So it's the 17th of May, and the pigs, I moved them yesterday, and I usually have about 12 pigs, so I've only got 5 now. For some reason there's only 3 here. Where are the other 2? Like I said, I moved them yesterday, and they're only on single strand, and they haven't gone through the fence before, but I moved them up through the fence, and I think 2 have decided that they probably got out, and they've gone back, perhaps. I'm not sure. Need to go and have a look and see what's going on. Anyway, I've got loads of grass here for them. Like I said, usually have 12, but with only having 5, I've got way too much feed, but I'm not that bothered about it because the sheep can always come in and clean it up if necessary. So Westerwold's ryegrass, red clover and chicory, and they're not really touching the grass. These pigs aren't mine. I normally have pigs. There you go, look, those 2 have gone back down the other side of the fence, so they don't want to come back, but somehow they've gone down there. What are you 2 doing? Right. Well, I am giving them a little bit of barley. Not a massive amount, but a little bit. I don't know, I can do this with 1 hand. We'll have a go. Hopefully I won't get knocked over live on camera. So I'm giving them about a pound of barley a day. I'm doing it in 2 feeds. So that's how much they respect the fence, but obviously they've gone through it to go back, because that's where they were. They've been down there for a week. So I don't know what I'm going to do here now. I did put these extra posts in here, so I was a bit worried about it. I can try putting it on the ground. Just sort of training them to jump over it. But... Come on. Not how I normally do things, but there you go. Sometimes things don't go to plan. It's even on the ground. She's not happy. Go on, look, they're up there eating barley though. You love barley. I know. Come on. Come on. Oh, you went back. Yeah, she can still see the wire. I need to... There she goes. There you go. Right. There you go. See, so things do go wrong occasionally, but they've only... It's not really wrong. She's only gone back to where they were yesterday. In fact, they've been there a week. I've been moving these every 7 days. Well, in fact, this is only the 2nd move. And I did have the same problem actually last week, so I was expecting it, which is why I put the extra posts in here. Anyway, they're not digging as much now because they've got a lot of green feed. They've eaten most of the chicory, haven't eaten the docks, and they haven't eaten much grass, but they have had a go at the clover. So this is where they've been for the last week. That's where they've gone now. Over there's cereal rise, looking pretty good. That's over 6 foot high. And then I've got even more Westerwolds and red clover and chicory over there as well. So I've got sort of enough for 6 paddocks. That's 6-week rotation. So like I said, this is where they were for a week. And then down here, this is where they were the week before. There wasn't any ryegrass down here on this bit, and I actually went in, it was raining when I took them out, and I sprinkled some stubble turnips, some rape, forage rape, some chicory and red clover seeds in here, but it was too wet to get in with the tractor and roll it or rake it, so it's dried up now, and I can see a few seeds coming up. It's not very thick, but there's already a lot of grass here. I didn't sow it very... we started lambing about a month ago, so some of these are a month old, some of them are only 2 weeks old. Most of them lambed over 2 weeks, maybe 3. So they're on about half an acre. Moved them here yesterday afternoon. That's where they were yesterday, and I topped them. They've been on the moves now for about 10 or 12 days. Pretty much daily moves, although some of the grass they've been in is a bit long because I was later lambing, so they've got a bit away from them a bit. This grass here is a little bit longer than perhaps it should be, but they're doing all right. And we got one strand, and I did a couple of days with 2 strands, and then I went to 1, and a few lambs did go through the fence, but they soon worked it out and went back again. Obviously the ewes are fully trained, so they didn't go through, and I didn't have any problems after that, so kept them on the 1 and no issues. So pretty pleased with that. I haven't worked it quite out exactly, but has not been our best year for numbers of lambs being born. But they're pretty satisfied. I'm having to cart water, which they aren't drinking much actually, but it is dry, sunny. Grass is wet in the mornings, but it's dry in the afternoon, so they don't really take water until the afternoon. But best to have it with them. It is a bit of a pain, but it's better than rain, which is what we probably will go back to in a week or so. So there we are, not looking bad. Pretty pleased with it so far. There's a couple of nice looking lambs. There's number 1. That'll be the first lamb born there. That's the oldest lamb there, month old. That's a single, and there's one that's probably born the day after, and that's a twin. Number 11, that one. Nice twin new lambs. So you don't need massive, great big ewes to produce decent lambs. Another twin there. So this big wether here, look. That's a single, obviously. It's a monster.